Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, you guys? This is Joseph Conlon coming to you with your AEW Revolution Predictions. Yes, we are less than 24 hours away until the AEW Revolution pay-per-view takes place. Very excited show. It's been a built show. The build has been really good to it. TV has been unbelievable these past 4 weeks. The Alabama show, the Austin, Texas show, the Atlanta show, and the Kansas City show. Those 4 dynamites have been magnificent. They've been really good television. And it all leads to this. Tomorrow night. It all leads to this. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I'm really excited. We got a great match card to talk about, too. Currently watching SmackDown now while I record this. Sasha Banks is coming out right now. I don't know why. I haven't been paying attention the past few minutes, but we just got done seeing Bill Goldberg open up SmackDown, Roman Reigns interfering him, and then him saying, "I'm next." And they both got booed when they came out. Roman Reigns and Goldberg got booed because nobody wants to see Roman Reigns versus Bill Goldberg for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania. Nobody wants to see that. The match is going to be downright awful at WrestleMania. I hope the match gets booed out of the building. It'll sound like music to my ears. Music to my ears. Before I start talking about the AEW Revolution predictions, make sure you guys go check out this week's AEW Dynamite review, the go-home show before tomorrow night's AEW Revolution, and my rant video blew up. It blew up big. So make sure you guys go check out the rant I did yesterday on Bill Goldberg defeating Bray Wyatt and killing the character for the Universal Championship. We're at 70 views right now. Let's get that shit up to 100 views, guys. I'd really appreciate it if we can get that up to 100. Let's talk about Revolution. I'm very excited. They did not announce the show for the card, but it more than likely will be on the buy-in. SCU, Frankie Kazarian and Scorpio Sky versus the Dark Order of Evil Uno and Stu Grayson. I'm interested in this match. I'm pretty interested in seeing this match, seeing how it's all been playing out. The feud, the rivalry, has been played out very nicely past few weeks, I think. It's been very nice. The story is that, the Exalted One is coming from the Dark Order, and the Exalted One wants the Dark Order to take out SCU. Now, do I think the Exalted One shows up tomorrow night at Revolution? No, I don't. I think that it's more than likely going to be Matt Hardy, and his contract's up on Sunday. His contract's up at some point in March. I believe March 1st, which is on Sunday, and the show's tomorrow night. So the Exalted One is not going to show up, and I would not have him show up yet. I think it's a little bit too early, and we're going to wait. Probably an episode of Dynamite. The Exalted One shows up. We'll see. But who's going to win the match? Dark Order has to win. Dark Order has to win. They're building up this big Exalted One angle. Who's the Exalted One of the Dark Order? Who's been controlling the Dark Order for months? Dark Order has to get the win. They gotta build these guys up as I think a top tag team in AEW. Because if they have Matt Hardy by their side, There's no doubt in my mind that Evil Uno and Stu Grayson are going to become the tag team champions eventually. But they need a win tomorrow night against SCU. So I'm going with the Dark Order. The main card for Revolution, the match I think is going to kick off the show, is Darby Allin versus Sammy Guevara. I think this could be an awesome match. Both guys are fantastic wrestlers. And they're both over. Especially Darby Allin these past couple weeks, man. He's been getting ridiculous reactions. It's been so good. The crowd, they love Darby Allin. They love Darby Allin. And who would not love Darby Allin? Especially from his story and his character. He's just got that underdog vibe. And I love it. And then Sammy Guevara plays that dick, I guess, of a heel by taking away Darby Allin's voice, and Darby wanting to coming back for revenge and wanting a match with Sammy Guevara at Revolution. That's exactly what we're getting. Who am I going with to win this match? I'm going with Sammy Guevara. It's going to be very dirty. Maybe some help from Santana and Ortiz to get the victory over it. I don't think the rivalry ends at Revolution, because what are they? They need each other, kind of. I think for at least a few weeks, not a long time. Maybe we can have, a match on Dynamite or whatnot. But Sammy Guevara needs a big win. He has not had a big win in a very, very long time, and he needs a win. Yes, Darby Allin is really over as a babyface, but he'll get his win against Sammy Guevara eventually. I think that Sammy wins tomorrow night with help of Santana and Ortiz. Dustin Rhodes versus Jake Hager. Jake Hager making his All Elite Wrestling debut for AEW. I'm just going to get right to the point on this one. Okay, I think this has potential to be a really nice story-told match, and probably a good match as well. But I feel like a match like this, they shouldn't go out there to have a good match. I think that Jake Hager should absolutely dominate Dustin Rhodes. He needs to look really good, because they're pushing him as a giant. They're gonna push him as a giant on AEW television, and a nice dominant win over Dustin Rhodes, I think could do really good for Jake Hager. I really do. Dustin, he could take a loss here. He could take a loss to Jake Hager. He could take a beating from Jake Hager. He can take a beating from Jake Hager, and I think that needs to happen. I'm going with Jake Hager to dominantly defeat Dustin Rhodes. A match that many people are 50-50 on. I don't know why. I'm really looking forward to this match. We have Pac versus freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. Pac versus freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. A lot of people are down on this match just because, it's Orange Cassidy. What's he going to do in the ring as a wrestler? His gimmick is basically to put his hands in his pockets and be lazy. Guys, if you have not seen Orange Cassidy's work in the indie scene, go look up a match of Orange Cassidy. The man can wrestle. And I think he's going to have a really good showing against Pac, and the match could be really good. It could be match of the night, to be honest. I don't think it's going to be match of the night, but I think it could be the most over match of the night because, everybody loves Orange Cassidy. I mean, who does not like Orange Cassidy? I feel like I say this every time I talk about AEW. Who does not love Orange Cassidy in AEW, man? Seriously. The man is so over, and his gimmick's awesome. Hands in his pockets. Who do I think's gonna win? This is tough. This is a very tough one. I'm going with Pac. I'm going with Pac to get the victory over Orange Cassidy to get his win back from Wednesday night when he lost the Iron Man match to Kenny Omega. And plus, if Orange Cassidy wins, people on Twitter will be like, why is this lazy bum? Why they made Pac look like a joke? Pac's a loser. Pac's not important anymore. They just had him buried by Orange Cassidy. And I don't think they're going to bury Pac. I think Pac's going to win. And if Pac defeats Orange Cassidy, he's going to get lots of heel heat. And good heat, too. Not Bill Goldberg heat, no. Pac's going to get heat if he defeats Orange Cassidy. Because, like I said earlier, he's beloved by the AEW audience. And people are going to want to see him defeat Pac. And I don't think he's going to beat him. I'm going with Pac to get the victory. AEW Women's Championship match. Chris Statlander versus Nyla Rose. Now, this could be a very good match. I think it will be a very good match. But it's very predictable. And I feel like sometimes, predictability can be good. So I'm going to hope on that factor. But I'm going with Nyla Rose to retain the AEW Women's Championship. One, because her stock in AEW is really high right now. She's on fire. She just had a great match with Riho to become the Women's Champion. And, Chris Statlander, I originally thought she could have been the one to defeat Nyla Rose. It's not looking like that. It might be Hikaru Shida, because she just won a Fatal 4-Way on Dynamite this past week. What if Hikaru Shida faces Nyla Rose at Double or Nothing, and we get Hikaru Shida versus Nyla Rose at Double or Nothing, and we get Hikaru Shida to win the Women's Championship then? I would like that. I don't know what they're going to do with Chris Statlander after this. I don't see her getting the victory over Nyla Rose. I'm going with Nyla. AEW Tag Team Titles. You got the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson, versus the Tag Team Champions of Kenny Omega and Adam Hangman Page. This could be the match of the night. This could be the match of the night. With, got four of the best wrestlers in the company. They know each other inside and out. They know each other really well. And you don't think they're not going to want to go out there and put on a fantastic match for us? They're absolutely going to put on a fantastic match, and it could, be the best match of the night. Quite frankly, it could be the match of the night. But I feel like they've been building this up for months, and I just want to talk about Adam Hangman Page real quick, because it looks like in the summer months, he wasn't really over with the crowd. People liked him, but people didn't like him like a top favorite in AEW. And they put him in a world title match against Chris Jericho at All Out. He lost then. He had a rivalry with Pac, and then after that rivalry with Pac, everything has changed for Adam Hangman Page. He now has so much charisma and so much personality as being an alcoholic that people love seeing Adam Hangman Page now. People love to see Adam Hangman Page because he's got so much charisma, he's awesome in the ring, and he's in one of the best storylines in AEW. And, we know the heel turn's coming here. The heel turn is coming for Adam Hangman Page. What's going to happen? The Young Bucks are going to win the tag titles. They're probably going to pin Page. You're going to see the Young Bucks hugging it out with Kenny Omega. And then all of a sudden, Adam Hangman Page is going to blast Kenny Omega from behind and attack Kenny Omega. And then he could be like, why are you celebrating with the tag team that just beat us for the tag team championships? And that could be his reason why he turned heel. There you go. There you go. Just said it. The Young Bucks are going to win. I feel like this match is going to be fantastic. And we're going to definitely get the Adam Hangman Page team heel turn. This is a personal rivalry. Very personal. Cody Rhodes, accompanied to the ring by the coach, Arn Anderson, against MJF, accompanied to the ring by Wardlow. Cody went through the stipulations that MJF gave him. He couldn't touch him. Check. He had to take 10 lashes on live television. Check. He beat Wardlow inside a steel cage. Check. Cody got to AEW Revolution, and he's now facing MJF. And Cody, he is one of the best storytellers, not just in AEW, but in pro wrestling. Cody is the best match storyteller in all of wrestling. And, this is going to be the match of the night, I think. I was just talking about how awesome of a wrestling match the Young Bucks and Adam Hangman Page are going to put on. But the story in this match, I think, is going to be off the charts. And for that reason, I feel like that is going to be the match of the night. I feel like something shocking is going to happen in this match. I don't know what it is. We're only going to have to watch and find out. But I think something shocking is going to happen in this match. And somehow MJF is going to get the win. Does the rivalry end at Revolution tomorrow night? I'm going with no. I think they wrestle again at Double or Nothing. And it will be in some stipulation match. But I'm going with MJF. So I feel something is going to happen. I don't know what it is, but I know at the end of the day we're going to be shocked. That's all I'm saying about that. And your main event, your headliner for AEW Revolution. You got the challenger, Jon Moxley, versus Le Champion, Chris Jericho. And I feel like this might be a really good story told match again, because I feel like you're gonna have the Inner Circle getting involved. Maybe Dustin comes out. Maybe Darby Allin comes out to help Mox. But I definitely do not see Chris Jericho walking out tomorrow night as the world champion. I'm sure other people are thinking the same thing, but I don't see Chris Jericho walking out of Chicago as the AEW World Champion. I think this is going to be great, and I think when Moxley picks up the World Championship, the crowd is going to go wild for Jon Moxley. And I am too, man. I'm going to go wild for Jon Moxley too. I love that man. He deserves the championship. He's on top of the food chain right now. And this will stake his claim for a top wrestler in 2020. That is my AEW Revolution preview and predictions for you guys. I want to thank you all for watching this video. If you haven't already, subscribe right here on the Big Fight Field channel. I'm coming to you with 2 reviews this weekend for AEW Revolution on Saturday and Super Showdown on Sunday. Like this video. Comment down below your predictions on AEW Revolution. I would love to know your comments. Social media, Twitter, I don't care. Follow me on Twitter at Conlin_Joseph. Follow Eddie on Twitter at Eddie Mullins515. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night for AEW Revolution review right here on the channel.
Peace.
Have a good night.